Hi, this is Paul. I'm coming back with TTM episode number 61. And because I didn't get many returns, I got a blind trade return from Johnny Serena. So we'll incorporate everything. Uh, so let's do the trade with Johnny. Uh, he always puts in a kind note. I'll read it. Paul, hello, my friend. Hope all is well with you. Thanks for all the support you give my channel. Hope these cards work. Until next time, your friend Johnny. Good vibes. So I'm going to leave a link to Johnny's channel if you have never visited Johnny's channel. He's an unbelievable YouTuber, TTMer. He is trying to collect every set from like the early 1950s right up through 1990. And he also goes to card shows with his father. He picks up TTM fuel at card shows. And he does do blind trades. If anybody hasn't done a blind trade with Johnny, check out his video. You send him, I think now, anywhere from 1 to 3 cards with a note and a self-addressed stamped envelope, and he'll send you back something comparable or whatever you ask for. So, and I've done many blind trades with Johnny. It's a good way to get rid of doubles. So, all right. So the first item that I got back from Johnny is this Norm Evans testimonial. Uh, Norm Evans played for the Dolphins. Johnny had sent to him, and he had gotten 2 of these back from him. Norm Evans played for Miami. I'm not sure. I believe he was with the Super Bowl team. There's a ring up there, but you can Google him or whatever. But that's his testimonial card. So, and then he sent me Dan Schatzner with the Phillies on the '87 Tops. Charles Nagy on the '02 Tops Total. And then Justin Fosco I believe it's Justin Fosco on the Round Rock Express card. And then he sent me a hockey card, Ian Turnbull on 1981, 1982 Tops card. And then he threw in this, I guess this is a Shauna. He's like a funny truck racer. But thank you, Johnny. I think I sent you another trade of just 3 cards. So now the next return is from Hollywood. And this is a 401 in, get my notes. It's a 401 in 58 days from actor Mike Farrell. If anybody doesn't know who Mike Farrell is, Mike Farrell famously played B.J. Honeycutt in MASH. He took over in season 4 when Wayne Rogers left. They created a new role, B.J. Honeycutt, and he was with the show from season 4 all the way to the end. He also did other stuff. There was a show called Providence. He played the father. I believe he was like a veterinarian in it or something. But I guess he gets a lot of roles where he's a doctor. And also there's a sports tie-in. His wife is Shelley Fabrez, who played Joy Piccolo in Brian's Song, and she also played Christine Armstrong in Coach. So we got a sports tie-in there. But Mr. Farrell was nice enough. I sent him this photo. This photo is a photo of wax figures of the cast of MASH, and it was taken in the year 2000 at a wax museum in Missouri, in Branson, Missouri to be exact. Me and my wife had taken a trip to Missouri. There were some things we wanted to see, and we stopped in Branson. They have some interesting stuff there, a lot of theaters and stuff. So he signed it, Peace, Mike Farrell. Now, I believe in this photo, the only three surviving members. Well, Radar, Gary Berghoff, he's still around. Mike Farrell is still around. Alan Alda is still around, and Jamie Farr is still around. But I believe out of those four, the only one that TTM'd is Jamie Farr. He's up there on the top right hand corner next to Charles Emerson Winchester. MASH was a great show, and I know a lot of the younger people, it's in repeats now. All right, so what Mr. Farrell did, he, on his own dime, because I just sent him a sassy, but he sent me this 8x10, and I'll adjust the camera. Okay, it says here, let me take the camera off the stand, but it says here, a little better likeness. Okay, and what he did, he used my sassy, and then he put it in a big yellow envelope and added postage. And so this is an actual real photo of the cast of MASH. The only one that isn't in there, and this must have been after Gary Berghoff left the show, but he signed this. And again, in this photo, the only other one I can get, Alan Alda is not TTM, and the only one would be Jamie Farr. So I may send this photo and that Wax Museum photo to Jamie Farr. So, and then Mr. Farrell, he did two quotes from B.J. Honeycutt. And it was from an episode. And what it was, Alan Alda, Hawkeye, took the appendix out of a line officer that was giving them casualties. So he took his appendix out to take him out of action, and BJ didn't agree with it. And the famous line he wrote was, "You treated a symptom, the disease lives merrily on, BJ Honeycutt." And then there was another quote that he did, and he was very nice enough to do this. And he wrote, "It's good we are doctors because I'm going to break every bone in your body, BJ Honeycutt." So thank you, Mr. Farrell. Now the next one is a legendary broadcaster, Mr. Marv Albert. And if anybody listened to New York sports, Marv Albert was the man. He did the Knicks, the Rangers. He did a bunch of other stuff. He did NBA. Look up Marv Albert for the younger people. So Marv, I had this NBC Premier Boxing. He did the Premier Boxing on NBC. And so he didn't sign the front, but he signed the back. To Paul, best wishes. Thanks for your kind words, Marv Albert. So, Marv is retired right now. His son Kenny is out there, and he's just he does a lot too. So then Marv, as a basketball announcer, particularly the Knicks, and shout out to TTM Mike because he's listened to it. To Paul, yes, and it counts. Best wishes, Marv Albert. That's if a Knick player hit a jump shot and it went in and he got fouled, and he was going to go to the line to convert the 3-point play or the 4-point play. Yes, and it counts. Best wishes, Marv Albert. Then, if there was a game that was a complete blowout, like 40 points, whatever, his famous quote was, "It's garbage time. All the best, Marv Albert." That was his famous line. If a game got out of hand, he called it garbage time because that's when, they bring in all the second and third stringers. And so thank you, Mr. Albert. Much appreciated. Incidentally, I did go to the same high school as him in New York. So he was a few years before me. And then the last two returns is a 1-on-1 in 110 days from Eric Gunderson. He signed this 92 Fleer with his MLB debut. And then the last one is a 92 Fleer of Hall of Famer Goose Gossage with the Texas Rangers. Shout out to Chase and Inc. Goose Gossage, if you space out your requests like every 8 months to a year and send him one, he normally does not charge. So, and that's what I did. and he was nice enough to sign that. So other than that, I'll leave a link to Johnny's channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and everybody have a good weekend, and thanks for watching.